I was crying my eyes out. I was down bad, but instead of crying at the gym like Taylor Swift, I was crying in the car wash alone. I'm going to talk about how I turned a breakdown moment into a breakthrough in my business. It was my first year in business and I received my first ever tax bill. I had always been the one getting a tax return and I got this $8,000 tax bill. I was like, wait, what? I was distraught. I was so disappointed. I felt really defeated because not only did I not have the money to pay the tax bill, I also didn't feel like I'd made enough money to warrant paying that amount of tax. And it was like pretty soul crushing. I sat in the car wash. I called my boyfriend at the time, Nath, and I was like, hey, I'm really freaked out. I've just gotten this tax bill and I don't know what I'm gonna do. The water was gushing all over the car. I was crying my eyes out. He talked me down and I was like, okay, cool. And I allowed myself until the car wash ended to have my pity party. As soon as this car wash is done and the little green arrow flashes and tells me to drive on, I'm gonna move on. This breakdown moment led to this massive breakthrough for me because I realized not everything in my business is my fault, but everything is my responsibility. So I have 3 strategies for you if you've ever felt stuck or you've had a moment where you felt like I cannot keep going in business. The first strategy is I want you to take responsibility, not blame. It's really easy to shift into that blame space and start to feel shame and start to feel like we're not cut out for this, start to feel like an imposter, and also to be really, really hard on ourselves. I talk with my clients every single week, and the thing that I notice, and I notice it because I see it in myself too, is that we can be really, really hard on ourselves. So in the moments where things don't go right or you've made a mistake, it's just, okay, cool, let's take responsibility. Let's not shift blame. Let's not take on too much blame. Let's just take responsibility and keep moving. The second strategy I want you to catch here is that the breakdowns lead to the breakthroughs. The worst moments I've had in my business journey have always led to the biggest breakthroughs. If you let them, these moments can actually be opportunities for growth and learning for you and your business. So long as we have this growth mindset of, okay, cool, what can I learn? What was the lesson here? What can I take from this experience? And these moments are really like little warning lights on your business dashboard where it's kind of like, okay, cool, I've got to work on this area because it's starting to become an issue. So the breakdowns, the moments where it all falls apart, they can lead to the breakthroughs. So long as you make a decision to go, okay, cool, what am I going to do to change this? What am I going to do differently next time? The third strategy is I want you to turn your setback into action. It's really easy in these moments to take the back seat, to become passive, to go, to shrink back, to start playing small. When actually what we need to do is we need to get in the driver's seat. We need to take action. We need to keep moving forward. Once you've had your moment where you acknowledge the emotion, you feel all the feels. I'm not saying ignore your emotions. I'm not saying that at all. But once you've had that moment, do not shrink back. Do not sit in the backseat of the business. Please be in the driver's seat. It's so important for you to be in control and to be in the driver's seat in your business. Next time you find yourself, not if you find yourself, next time you find yourself in a crisis where you're like, oh my goodness, I'm like crying in the proverbial car wash. I want you to remember this video and I want you to remember this moment because these are the moments that lead to the biggest breakthroughs. The worst thing you can do is stay stuck in this crisis point. Let the breakdown moments lead to the breakthroughs. That is how you're going to continue to grow your business in this season, in the next season, and for every new level. You are going to have these moments and it's okay. It's normal. If there is anyone in your world who needs to hear this episode today, please send them the link and let them know you're thinking of them and let them know that they have got this because we all need each other in these car wash crisis moments. I love your work. Go get them.